Give 'em the old razzle dazzle. Happy New Year! It is officially the first project of 2023, and so I thought, why not make it extremely impractical and time-consuming? And we're starting it off strong. I've already stepped in cat yak. Oh, why? Why you gotta be so nasty? The vibes are immaculate. It's kind of my yearly tradition, basically 1 to 2 weeks after New Year's, to make a New Year's outfit. If you're surprised, you shouldn't be. We still have our Christmas tree up. Listen, it's a slow roll into the new year. And much like a lot of us going back to work after our holiday break, have been sort of procrastinating and doing everything but picking up the camera.
Sir, if you could simply answer the question for me, are you a good boy?
For previous New Year's gowns, I have created a lovely ode to 2020, twirled until I had about 3 brain cells left. For this week, I kind of want to do something just to satisfy my own curiosity. I kind of want to be a walking disco ball. And because I don't want to concern you and I don't want to overwhelm you with too many sudden character changes in the new year, I did you a favor and I only really half thought out this project. You're welcome. Everything I do for you. These look like pool floaties. I just wanted to be fashionable and cool. When thinking about the logistics of this, it's probably best to make a small amount of dress. That led me to thinking that it would be fun to do a flapper dress because, you know, there's not that much of it. So when it comes to putting the disco ball pieces on this dress, it wouldn't take me 5 years and 10,000 pieces. So I ordered this pattern. Ching! I think I'm gonna do this dress. Very simple, but I think that it will serve the purposes pretty well. And I think it would be pretty easy to bedazzle, because that is truly what we're doing here. I also ordered teeny tiny little glass mosaic pieces, which in turn should make me a walking disco ball. These are a lot smaller than I thought they would be. Oh, that's teeny tiny. Am I gonna regret this? It's a very real possibility. I think we have what we need once I make a quick trip out to my fabric stash to get started on this dress. To the fabric stash! But before we do that, this video is sponsored by Native. I've been working with them for years now. Native pretty much has it all. Deodorant, body wash, shampoo and conditioner. If you were to look at my shower, it is basically all Native. But I started off using their deodorants. They all smell so good. I never thought that being 30 meant that you would get so excited over yummy smelling deodorants, but alas. Got 3 new scents this time. My tried and true coconut and vanilla, cotton and lily, and then lavender and rose. Now, as someone who sweats more than your average person, these stay on all day. I really don't have to reapply. And now their plastic-free deodorant comes in a new and improved package. They're also a proud partner of 1% for the planet, committing 1% of plastic-free deodorants to environmental nonprofits. It's aluminum-free, paraben-free, vegan, and cruelty-free. And they also sent over a couple body washes. I got lilac and white tea, and then they just launched their new candy shop line. This is strawberry and vanilla taffy, and oh my God. After I am through recording here, I might actually go and buy all of these new scents. My goal is to smell like a snack. So yes, that is Native. As always, I highly recommend them. 3 plastic-free deodorants would normally cost you $39, but if you use my link and my code MAXI6, you can get them for $26, which is over 33% off. With that same code, you can also get any body wash or lotion for 20% off. Thank you so much, Native, for sponsoring this video, and without further ado, let's head right on over to that fabric stash. All right, fabric stash. For this, I think I want some black fabric. So, let's see what I have for that. It's not looking good. I don't have any black fabric. So I apparently do not own any black fabric in my fabric stash. Getting a little creative here. I do have this gray backdrop that I ordered, which is extra because I accidentally ordered 2. Desperate times, am I right? I guess we'll be using this. I don't think it'll matter too much because it is just the base of the dress, and if I do my job correctly, you won't be seeing much of it, if any. Look, I told you that I only half thought out this project. I am a woman of my word. Let's go. Okay, not unlike kindergarten craft time, I am now going to cut out the pattern and see what we're dealing with here. Pizzelle cookie is arguably the worst choice for a filming snack. Like 3-ish pieces. Okay. 1, 2, 3. If I had a Tootsie Pop, I'd wreck it. We got our 3 pieces. Here they are. Very simple. Front, and side back, and back. So I am going to lay out that backdrop fabric and start cutting. The sooner we get this done, the sooner we can start slaving over a hot glue gun. Oh boy. This is how you pause the camera when it's across the table. Might as well be a Whitesnake music video. The base dress is pretty much sewn. I still have to do like the facing. And are you ready? Ooh, fashion. It is toy. Look like Peter Pan. Nothing crazy. I didn't need it to be crazy though, because it's just the skeleton for this dress. I have been born. I think today I'm just gonna finish up putting the facing and such. I'm not sure I'm gonna hem it quite yet because I might end up just covering that with fringe. So I'm gonna leave these edges raw for now. Tomorrow, go shopping for some bling and get started with the bedazzling. See you tomorrow. You know, part of it being the new year is learning to live another year where you accept and know yourself. And because I know myself, I knew for a fact that I was not going to wake up early today and go get the trim, regardless of what I told you. And so I went yesterday. Let me show you what I got. Your girl forgot how expensive trim was. So, okay, I got 4 yards of each and it came out to like 80 frickin' something dollars. I used 2 40% off coupons and I brought it down to 58, which is still wild. Silver trim to go on the edges and then to use as straps. Beaded trim, so I can basically be a lamp. This I somewhat understand being expensive because it's actually beaded. That I would put it on the bottom and then maybe even double up. It's kind of like that. Yeah, so do that all around the bottom and then on the top too. So that means before we get to a glue-in, I need to do this, which hopefully shouldn't take me all too long. ASMR. All right, let's go. I started off by pinning this and then realized that was going to take me a millennia, so I ended up just doing it freehand by my machine, and it was really annoying because the beads were getting bunched up and caught everywhere. Do not recommend. But the straps were pretty easy. I just took some of that trim and measured it out how I wanted it and then sewed it to the dress. Well, that was extremely annoying, messy, and time-consuming, which is what I say every time I shave my legs. Here it is so far. The bottom is extremely fun. Hot garbage once you get really up close to it, but that's okay because we're going to be covering it with little disco ball pieces, so it doesn't even matter, which is my favorite kind of project. So now I have the base, everything except the zipper, and now I'm going to put this on the dress form so you know what time it is. Time to wreck it. Dear crafting gods, it's me. All right, well, I have the dress, as you can see, and I have my groovy little mosaics. So the idea being that I can just hot glue each individual tiny, emphasizing the word tiny, little piece on here. Oh no. No time like the present. If you have fingers or toes, please cross them for me. I got a whole bag of glue sticks, so we are stocked and ready to go. I'm just gonna try to keep it as straight as I can, I guess. Tile piece number 1, here goes nothing. Gentle. Wow. Catch me in 75 years, how about it? If anything, this will be an exercise in patience. Oh man. I don't know if I have much method to this, but what I'm trying to do is make a decent sized blob, really push it into the fibers of the dress. If I can avoid these just like popping off while I wear this dress, and not in the good way. Hey, that looks pretty cool though, huh? This is gonna be a heavy dress. Pretty much by the end of this, it's going to be a glass and glue dress. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Yeah, baby. I may be 87 years old when I finish this project, but I am going to be the most glam 87-year-old you've ever seen. I am going to just keep going with this and check in a little bit. Wish me luck. Here it is so far. It's 2.5 hours, and this is what I've got. At this point, I was more worried about time, but you know, I have all day today, so I really don't mind just plugging away at this. It's kind of nice, actually. Something I am a little concerned about is running out of tiles. This right here is 3 boxes. How many do I have left? 7 more. Worst case, I won't do like the back 2 panels and just really focus on kind of the sides and the front, which I hate to do, but you know, pretty messy. It does start to look like Peter Parker's room when he learns about his web powers. But I think if I just keep kind of pulling at them and, you know, I'm getting a little bit better at it too. It's really messy over here where I first started, but I'm starting to learn how much glue I gotta glob on, how to not make so many strings. Wow. It's really heavy also. So this is gonna be interesting. I just gotta keep plugging away. Something tells me I'm going to be able to really catch up on all my podcasts that I've been putting off.
And so she continued, gluing and gluing and gluing until the sun dwindled, not unlike her grip of reality.
2,000
tiles
later.
It was at this very moment I realized I could not finish this in time for that week's video, and so the project got put on the back burner until a few days later, where I ordered a bunch more tiles. And so the gluing process could begin anew, gluing and gluing and gluing. And so let us do a little bit of math here. With 200 pieces in a box and I ordered 18 boxes, I have hand glued this many. But it makes pretty shiny reflections, and so that makes my crow brain very happy. Finally, with the addition of the trim at the bottom to hide all the ugly bits, it was just about ready.
What is up? Because this project is very tedious and almost all the footage is me just furiously hot gluing, I figured we could have some fun with some makeup. As mentioned, I did take an extra few days to work on this, and I'm so glad I did because I think the dress is really stinking cute and you're gonna see it in a little bit. But yeah, I don't know, I didn't wanna half-ass it. I wanted to full-ass it. 2023, the year of full-assing it. I have glued more glass tiles to that dress than I care to talk about. Right here is kind of numb, so that's a new development. Might be a problem. might not be. But don't worry, I'm gonna do the true millennial thing and just ignore it and hope that it goes away. This project started in my head as sort of like a disco ball flapper type thing. As I'm working on it, it screams disco 70s vibes. I kind of want to do just crazy 70s disco makeup. That's what I'm feeling. I have some inspo images of what I'm kind of thinking for the makeup. Let's frickin' do it. Some glitter from my NYX stash from the Face Awards. You would not be wrong in saying that these are 4 years old, but it's just glitter, so it's probably fine, right? I think I'm supposed to have glitter glue. I have glitter primer. I don't think this is what I'm supposed to use. I think this is just making a base for it. We're gonna see. I mean, that's probably fine, right? This is the skin of a killer, Bella. Let's do brows really quick. Thick disco brows. I'm gonna do base of white. I don't know. It's been a fortnight since I've done cool beauty makeup that isn't a garbage fire. So, ding ding. Just wanna lighten it up before I put glitter on it. That didn't do much. I feel like makeup is definitely one of those things that I just don't have the patience for anymore. If it takes me longer than 10 minutes, and if the end product is not me becoming Timothée Chalamet, I'm not interested. Should we just go for the glitter? I don't know what I'm doing and I feel like I should probably be doing this fast. Chaos. Chaos. There's gonna be glitter everywhere. Oh yeah, that's nice. Okay, I think this primer is also glue. So that solves my problem. You like that? I wanna look like Drew Barrymore in Ever After. Atrocious British accent to boot. Oh, it's so beautiful. Kind of everywhere. There is gonna be glitter on my floor for the rest of my life. Oh god, now I have to repeat that. That's not bad. Add some lashes. A rare treat. What did y'all do for New Year's? Nick and I broke our tradition of just potatoing on the couch in our PJs, and we actually went to a wedding this year. Very uncharacteristic of us. After the wedding, we got to go out, because it was in Boston, and we got to walk in the absolute pouring rain and see some fireworks. So that was lovely. And I never want to hear another noisemaker in my life. Stop! Okay, I think eyes are just about there. Let's do the wig. Tight. I look like the mom from Christmas Story. Night on the town. Ooh-wee! I think we are ready. Oh, let's go! Hello. Well, friends, almost 4,000 glass tiles later, here she is. She is neither flattering nor comfortable. But boy, if she doesn't make my crow brain giddy. Oh, yeah. Okay, this might be my favorite trying on experience just because the way that it catches the light is, I mean, obviously wild. That's why they make disco balls out of this material. But I don't know, it's just like it catches me by surprise and it makes me so freaking happy. It's like those little window disco balls that you can get, and they're supposed to, you know, boost your serotonin. And let me tell you right now, this is the happiest I've been in a long time. There's just something primal about shiny stuff. I don't even care that it's not flattering. It's basically a big glass tube that I'm wearing. But you know what? I don't care, because I feel like a galaxy. Wow. This would be the perfect party dress if it wasn't probably lethal to wear. If you catch it wrong, freaking ouch. Not only should it come with a warning label, it's not very flexible. It's a little more flexible than I thought. I have pretty much full movement here. Don't ask me to sit.
Hey, welcome to the party. Take a seat.
I can't. I don't know. This is just a pure make my brain happy project, and it has done exactly that. Wow. And because I am so curious and want to test my hypothesis of seeing what this would look like at nighttime with a flashlight, for your eyes only, here is my audition as the local cryptid. There we go. There we go. Wow!
Yeah, keep backing up. Keep it.
I think so. Give them the old razzle dazzle. You're welcome. You know, it's not the best constructed dress of all time, but I'm not gonna be hard on myself this time. I am really happy with it. 2023 is the year of full assing it and not being so hard on ourselves. Deal? I look like the Beast at the end of Beauty and the Beast. That's it. Thank you so much, Native, for sponsoring this video once again.
Follow the link in my description and use the code MAXI6 for extra money off.
I love you whether you're new or old to this channel. Happy 2023. If you're new here and you feel like sticking around, feel free to subscribe. I upload most Fridays and we have fun here. And I will see you in my next video. Bye! So previous New Year's. Draw me like one of your French girls.
I'm not joshing you. Do you want a treat? Huh? Yeah? Yeah? You want one? Okay, let's do it!
Hey.
Ain't that just the way?
Oh.
Hello, hello, hello.
Doobie doobie doo wow wow. My name is Angela. God, why do I always have this stuck in my head? Why can't I ever find anything that I need? It's really annoying. Hooked on a feeling. Do 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 do. And I believe it. Is it a new one? I can make them dance.